If you are looking to make $1,000 in a weekend, you are in the right place. Today is step number 7 of 7 steps. If you haven't subscribed yet, you are going to want to hit that button because there are 7 steps on how to make $1,000 in a weekend. Today is the final step, and I'm going to teach you exactly how to do it using 2 phrases and answering 5 easy to answer questions. Here's how we do it. So if we haven't met yet, my name is Renee Hribar, and I am a sales strategist, speaker, and author of the book, Sell Like a Mother. So over the past few weeks, we have been diving in one little step at a time of exactly what to do, the little minutia, the teeny tiny pieces of the puzzle that is so often messed up. So often on planet internet, people come right at you head on and go, ba-blam, buy this. And you're like, whoa, too fast, too soon, buddy. So especially if you are a woman entrepreneur selling to other women, you want to listen in because the way I teach selling is so different than any other man out there. So when we sell, when women sell, it's so different. And here is the final piece. We are going to use 2 sentences and we're going to answer 5 questions. So up until this point, now you're inviting them to something paid. The last video, you just invited them to something free. Now you're going to come back into Messenger or come back into email or come back into DM on Instagram, and you are going to say 2 things. Number 1, I'm so glad you got the chance to come to my live stream, or I'm so glad that I got the chance to share my anchor content with you. It was so fun to do. Number 1. Number 2. Did you hear about the announcement that I made? If you didn't, do you want the link? That could be that's the second statement. That's it. 2 quick sentences, whether it be email or direct message or Facebook Messenger, 2 little sentences, and they can say, yeah. Now, what link are you sending them to? Again, this is a no tech, no ads. I don't even care if you have a website yet. You could literally send them a link to a Google Doc, which acts like a sales page. If you don't have lead pages or any other fancy tech yet, it could literally be as simple as that. Now, when you send them that link, you've got to have 5 questions answered and you've got to have a way to pay. That's it. And you could literally do this 10 times a week with 10 different people and make $1,000 in a weekend if you're selling a $100 service. Like $100 for a workshop on Saturday. And 10 people show up, each pay $100. They get the replay, they get some extra notes, and because they booked by Thursday or Friday afternoon, they get an extra 15-minute bonus call with you a week after the workshop. On that follow-up call, that's a whole nother series. You know I love follow-up. So here are the 5 questions you've got to answer on that link, wherever you send them. So whatever that sales page looks like, if it's a Google Doc, if it's on lead pages, if it's a page on your website, here are the 5 questions you have to answer that they're asking themselves. Again, you didn't come out of nowhere. They've met you. You've connected with them. You've gone down the path with them. So here are the 5 questions. Number 1, why them? Is this for them? Did you really see them? Did you really connect with them? Do you really know what they need? Why them? Number 2, why this? Is this really going to solve their problem? They're not crying about how they need more training. They're not crying because they need more hours or workbooks. They're crying because they have a problem to solve and they're willing to pay to get it solved. Do you have that solution? So why this? Why that thing, that product idea back from video number 1? Why this? Why you? Now they've gotten to know you. You've messaged them, you've loved them up, you've connected with them, you've had a little bit of a conversation with them, they've gone to something hopefully live, at least hopefully video of yours. They feel like they know you, but is it really you? Do you really have what it takes? So why you? Why are you the expert? 4th question, why no one else? You know, if you are an expert in your field, why aren't other people also offering the same thing? And can't I get it from them too? So what makes you different? What are you doing differently? What do your clients say that makes you different? What makes you so special? Why no one else? Here's the 5th question that you have to answer on this link to page, and that is why now? It is missed so often in so many conversations of women selling to other women. We're afraid to say that there's a deadline. Well, there is. There is a deadline. That it's running on this date and you've got until this date to buy it. And there's only a limited number of people that we can even let in. I'm only offering this many spots, right? So there is a limit. There is a time frame. There is a deadline. There is an expiration on this offer. And there could be something in there to sweeten the pot. Like I said, maybe offer them an extra something sweet, like 15 minutes of your time if they buy now, for example. There's a lot of ways to bake this in, and this is what I dive into with my paying clients. So today, you've rounded up the 7 steps on how to make $1,000 in a weekend. And if you haven't gone through all 7, don't miss a step. They're all so short and succinct. Take every single one. And if you still have questions, you better grab that link and either book a call with me or grab my free sales training, 0 to Sales in 10 minutes a day. I work individually and in groups, and I'm only growing every day. I hope to connect with you on the flip side.